What's going on YouTube, man? Happy Monday. What's up, family? I know it's been a minute, man. I had to get my kids back to school last week. They started school last Wednesday. So, I ain't really been uploading, I just had to let y'all know what was going on. I uploaded a video on my daughter's first day of school and everything. But man, I'm back today and I got this new segment, man. I always wanted to talk about this, but I had to get everything situated. Had to get everything together. I'm sorry about the dry in the back. It's Monday. We getting ready to get up out of here, go make our money. So y'all gotta bear with me for a minute. Alright, so we gonna start this for one, this video called Rappers That Would Have Been Millionaires If They Ain't Get Killed. Y'all think about that. It's a lot of talented people that lost their life, a lot of talented people that I actually liked, like their music was actually hitting on something, that lost their life. For all you 2000 babies, you feel me? I'm gonna take it back on a few of these artists, but a lot of these artists y'all gonna know. So we gonna go to New York first, you feel me? And we gonna go to Harlem. Rapper Big L from Harlem. Now that was Cameron and Mace and them homeboy, you feel me? Big L was definitely a dope artist. His lyrics was vicious, you feel me? I remember being young, listening like, dang, who is this dude, you feel me? But unfortunately he got killed in New York. He was definitely cut short before his time. So I want to say rest in peace that brother, but he definitely would have been a millionaire or a billionaire if he was still here. He was one of the hottest coming from New York at one point in time, you see what I'm saying? And of course we got with Brooklyn that, you feel me? We got Biggie Smalls, you feel me? Everybody know Big, Big was fatally killed. He was fatally killed in California, you feel me? Like, y'all know they had the East Coast, West Coast thing with Pop, which is one of my favorite rappers, you feel me? Was living and they just got caught up in the hype, man. They got caught up in the propaganda. They got caught up in these news articles and, cause when I dug deep into the story, they got a lot of documentaries about this. They was actually homeboys, you feel me? Like, they got caught up in the he say, she say, or you should have helped me in this situation so I feel some kind of way, you know what I mean? We all can relate. We all got that one friend or that one person that we feel like wasn't there for us at a time of need. That's how Pac felt. So that fueled the fire. Then when Pac got killed, the guys in California got mad. They took Biggie out. Biggie was a dope lyricist. He spoke to the souls of dudes that was out here on the struggle, that was in the street, that was out here trying to do what they gotta do, that was out here trying to survive and grind, you feel me? So I definitely want to say rest in peace Biggie Smalls. Then we're gonna go over to Cali, you see what I'm saying? Well, we're gonna start in Baltimore. Pop was from Pop from New York, but he moved to Baltimore. Then he moved to Cali. Pop definitely was our motivation. He was trying to teach us about what's going on out here before social media, before all this. If you go back and listen to Pop, he was letting you know what was going to happen, what was going to transpire, how this life was going to be. He was ahead of his time, and to this day I still listen to some of his songs to get me through my days and to give me motivation, you feel me? Keep your head up. Brenda's Got a Baby, Me Against the World. It's a lot of stuff that Pac left behind for us to keep his legacy going, you feel me? So I want to say rest in peace Tupac Shakur, you feel me? Then we're gonna go to my home city, Baltimore, Maryland. A lot of y'all might not know about this artist. His name was Lil Scooter. Lil Scooter up next. It's L-O-R, that's how we say Lil. Lil, not little, we say Lil. So Lil Scooter. Y'all go check him out, go check out his music, you feel me? Like, in that situation, Baltimore ain't got too many artists that was able to make it and make it out. We a slept on city. Our accent so strong, people can barely understand us, and therefore, our slang and stuff, people don't understand the music. There's a lot of people in Baltimore that's, they local, people love them locally, but when we try to branch out, it's hard. But Lil Scooter, he was making them connections, you feel me, to get up out, but he was trying to get back, he was going to the schools, the kids loved him, he went to, to actually speak, about the violence in the city, And coming from that, you know, when he came from the school, he was, you know, speaking that, you know, somebody rolled up on him and killed him. You feel me? He lost his life. You know, he definitely could have blew up. He definitely was on his way. You know what I mean? And that hurt the city a lot. So I want to say rest in peace, Lil Scooter. You feel me? Then we're gonna take it to the Midwest, man. We're gonna take it to Chicago. You feel me? And look, this is just my first video on this, so it's gonna be a lot more artists. It's a lot more people out here, you know. I'ma just give y'all the people that came to my mind. I ain't write this down or nothing. This is just people that I know that came to my mind. So we're gonna go to, you know, Chicago with it, Chirac. And mine, I wanna say rest in peace, L.A. Capone, you feel me, Team 600. You know, Shorty might have had gang ties, you know, he might have been in the streets and stuff like that. But man, Shorty was dope. His music, his melody, the way he flowed, it was natural to him. You know what I mean? He had people reaching out to him. T.I. reached out to him. A lot of people reached out to him before he passed away. And you know, he was actually working. He was at the studio. He came outside the studio and he got gunned down. I'm pretty sure everybody know that story. Everybody know that situation, man. You feel me? The song's so loud. I love that song. You feel me? I love the intro on Play for Keeps. I love the song Play for Keeps. I pretty much like all Shorty music. I just feel like he probably should have, you know, his CD was called Separate Myself. So he knew what he was doing was wrong and he knew that he needed to get out. But sometimes it don't come fast enough and we get caught up in the situation and, you know, unfortunately Shorty got killed, you know, but he definitely was a dope artist, man. And, you know, I hate to see these young men lose their life like this, man, for something they think that they doing the right thing. They think they a part of something. They think they got a purpose. They think this what they supposed to be doing. If I could talk to Shorty before he died, man, I would have told him, like, which probably ain't nobody tell him, like, Shorty, you got this. Like, you got it. Like, out of everybody, bro, you was talented. Like, he was definitely, you know, he definitely was talented. My little cousins and them put me on him because I'm a little older than all them guys. So, you know, my little cousin and them was listening to him, but he definitely was dope. Then, man, we gonna go to the north side of Chicago, man. Rest in peace, L.A. Let me say that. Rest in peace, L.A. Capone. Then we gonna go to the north side of Chicago. Young Pappy, man. You know, from the North Pole, you know what I mean? From a PBG, you know what I mean? Like, Pappy music was so aggressive. You know what I mean? You heard his pain. You felt every word he said. I mean, he definitely talked reckless in some of his songs, you know? Like I say, I don't know the backstory with some of these people because I wasn't there, you know? I don't know what they did in the streets. I don't know what caused the reaction to them getting killed, but I know through their music what they talked about and what was going on, and he was trying to shed light on his story and his situation and what was going on up north in Chicago. And in my opinion, I felt like the guys, and I still feel like the guys in up north in Chicago, they feel like, cause they in, you know, you hear about the south side of Chicago, the east side, Lil Bibby, and then, you feel me, you hear about the west side, but you don't really hear too much about the north side. So I felt like Pappy came out with a vendetta. He wanted to let people know, like, yeah, y'all do what y'all do in y'all hood, but we do what we do too. And unfortunately, man, he was gunned down on a late night. You know, somebody crept up on him. And man, I just want to advise any artist, man, you feel me? Like, it's kind of like the drill scene dying down, but any artist that's out here rapping and doing what they gotta do, man, watch what you say out your mouth. Watch what you put in your videos. Watch that energy you put out there, because that's gonna come back to you. You feel me? That energy gonna come back to you, man. You ain't the. It's never good to feel like you untouchable. And I ain't saying that's how Pappy felt. You feel me? But it ain't never good to feel like, you know, like, man, this is just music, because people will see you outside of these lyrics. So, man, but Young Pappy, you feel me? That 2 Cups. You feel me? I still bump that CD to this day, you know what I mean? Shorty definitely would have been a millionaire. He definitely would have made it. Montana 300 said he was gonna sign him, but whatever happened with that situation, that ain't never transpired, so Shorty lost his life. But his little brother out here going crazy though, you know, his little brother definitely can rap, you feel me? And he out here holding his legacy now. And his big brother, he got 2 brothers that's out here still, you know, doing their thing, so I hope they make it. So rest in peace, Young Pappy, you feel me? Man, then we gotta go down to Louisiana with it, man. You know what I mean? Lil Snoop, you feel me? Lil Snoop was an artist from Louisiana that rapped for Meek Mills, and Meek loved him, and Shorty was aggressive, and for him to be down south, he was lyrical, and he spit the stuff that came off his chest and off his heart, you feel me? He did a battle for Meek, you feel me? T.I. and Meek, you know what I mean? And it was some football player, I forgot his name, they hosted a battle, and Shorty ate the dude up. He ate him up, he got 10 stacks, you feel me? Still wasn't enough to really do what he needed to do, but it let him know it was possible to make it, and he was on the right track. Then he go back home, and everybody blame this on Meek, but Meek ain't really had no control over this situation. When Snoop went back home, you know, he a regular dude, he playing the game in his neighborhood, doing what he do with an older guy, and the guy got mad and he killed Shorty about nothing, for real. But sometimes that's how the streets go, man, you know what I mean? That's just how the streets go, so, you feel me? I definitely want to say rest in peace, Lil Snoop, you feel me? And we gonna stay in Baton Rouge with it, with a rapper named G Money. Now G Money, I caught on to him late. You know, I caught on to him real late, you see what I'm saying? Not after he died, but right before. But when I started listening to him, and I started listening to his story, and I started listening to his music, he was cool with NBA Youngboy. They was real tight. And he was feeling like Youngboy basically distanced himself from him when the music started popping. But at first they was kind of like, I don't want to say a group, but they definitely was tight, you know. G Money was in the studio same way as L.A. Capone, man. I don't know what's up with these studios, and I don't know if people put their location up or nothing like that, but he came out the studio, he got hit, you see what I'm saying? Rest in peace, G Money. His music, he definitely spoke to me. I definitely like the Shorty style, man. I like authentic dudes, like people I can relate to that's talking about something. It could be rock and roll, it could be rap, it could be country music. I don't care if you talking about something I like or I can relate to, man. I'ma feel it, you feel me? But definitely, you know, Shorty definitely was gonna blow. He was gonna blow, you feel me? It wasn't no denying that. One thing about it, you can't deny talent. You know, it might take some people a little longer than other people because they ain't got the right connections. But Shorty was definitely talented, man. So I definitely want to say rest in peace, G Money. Then we gonna bring it all the way to where I'm at now, Atlanta. You see what I'm saying? We gonna bring it to Atlanta, and we gonna bring it to Young Mozzie. Now, Young Mozzie, he was with BWA. You know, he was with Kevin Gates and them, and he actually got killed when Kevin Gates was locked up. The backstory I had on Young Mozzie was really in them streets. He was really doing a lot of dirt down here in Atlanta, and people don't forget. His music was dope. You feel me? He was an aggressive dude on a lot of different levels, and some people can't handle that type of aggressiveness. You see what I'm saying? That's a threat to some people when you that aggressive. You feel me? It ain't even gotta be a tough dude that'll take you out. It'll be a scared dude that'll take you out. But what I got from his music, you feel me? He basically was a jack boy. You know, he was taking stuff, you know, doing what he had to do to survive before he blew up, man. You feel me? He got caught at a restaurant. You know, the gunman ran up on him. He got hit up. You know, you can check on my channel. I got a video about this. He got killed. You see what I'm saying? So definitely rest in peace, Young Mozzie, man. Definitely. You feel me? And oh yeah, man. Don't let me forget another one from Atlanta, Slim Duncan, man. You know what I mean? Slim Duncan definitely. You know, he was with Brick Squad, Monopoly. You feel me? That was Walker, man. He could definitely rap, he could spit, you feel me? He was nice, he was with Gucci and them, man. But he was another street dude that was caught up in these streets. And when it come back around, you know, it come back around so dirty. It's like right when you about to make it out and get to your success, that's when they come back and get you, man. That's when they come get you, man. So I definitely want to say rest in peace, Slim Duncan, too. And then we're going to take it to Alabama, man. You know what I mean? Montgomery, you know what I mean? And we're gonna take it to my man Doe B. And if y'all don't know about Doe B, man, please go check him out. You feel me? Please go check him out. T.I. co-signed Doe B, you feel me? He was going towards Grand Hustle, but he wasn't all the way there yet, you see what I'm saying? So T.I. the type, he make his artists work and prove themselves, you feel me? And Doe B ain't had no problem with that, man. He was setting it off in Alabama. I was actually living in Alabama when Doe B was hot, and his CD was super hot, you feel me? He had a song on there called Smile. I love this song, you feel me? And you know, Doe B, he trusted the people he grew up with. He trusted his neighborhood, you know, that's all he ever knew. I mean, Alabama the type place, when you from there, people from there, they love it. Just like a lot of other cities out here, but a lot of people, they don't travel around and move around. And you know, with Doe B, he was supposed to leave, but he wanted to do a show for his city before he dipped off. And one of his homeboys that was in one of his first videos was one of the gunmen who killed him. They go to show you how cruddy and dirty people is. I got a video about that in my channel too, so make sure y'all go check out the Doe B story. But man, it's called Friend or Foe. But you know what I mean, you gotta watch people, you gotta watch the people you feel like the closest to you. Cause them be the ones that feel like you own something, you see what I'm saying? It ain't enough to put them in a video, it ain't enough to give them some money, it ain't enough to do that. They want what you got, you feel me? They don't want you to make it out, cause they don't know how to make it out. And Boosie said it best, you feel me? So definitely rest in peace, Doe B, man. Rest in peace, Doe B. Big Glenn, you feel me? Y'all go check out that CD. Y'all go check that out. But I just wanted to talk about them guys, man, cause them a few guys that I feel like definitely if they was still here, music would be different. You feel me? Like they was going in a different direction. They weren't no mumble rappers. They was speaking their stories. They was speaking them hard facts. They was speaking that stuff that people need to understand that goes on in our everyday life and in our community. So, you know, I definitely think all these guys would have been wealthy. They would have been millionaires. They would have blew up, man. They would have been on top of the world if they weren't fatally killed or taken away from us. You see what I'm saying? Them some of my favorite artists that lost their life. It's a lot more. Like I said, it's the first part to this video, you feel me? You know, no green screen, no nothing, you see what I'm saying? I'm straight raw with this one because this one came straight out the mind, you see what I'm saying? So, yeah, I just wanted to touch bases on y'all with that, man. Y'all make sure y'all stay tuned. We got new videos coming. We got another True Leaders. It'll be our third one. We're going to do that this week. I'm gonna do another Getting Real with me this week, talking to y'all just about some real things, man. Make sure y'all stay tuned, man. Make sure y'all subscribe, man. We trying to get this channel up because we coming from a different angle, you see what I'm saying? We ain't just trying to talk about what's going on in the celebrity world and stuff like that. We want to talk about everyday life and what's really going on in the real world, not the internet world, you feel me? We want to talk about what's going on in the real world. It's a lot of real issues and real problems that people blocking out their mind by going to Instagram and stuff like that. People forget about people so quick, you feel me? It's like once the story break, you know, like even with the racism that's going on and stuff like that, when these people get killed, the story break, it come out, people be mad for a few days, then they go away. You know, we want to bring light back to all these situations and we want to shed light on these situations, you feel me? It's early morning, y'all gotta excuse my vibe. I know I ain't super turned up, but you know, I'm just really getting myself together. But if you got any questions or if you want to talk about anything, you can remain anonymous. If you have something you're going through or if you got something you want to vent about, man, you can email us at onenationco@gmail.com. That's the number one, nationco@gmail.com, man. We love to, you know, talk to you guys, man, and chop it up with y'all. We ain't gotta put your name on blast. Ain't nobody gotta know your social media. It's a lot of people out here going through problems and going through pain, and they hiding it behind social media and behind what's really going on in the world, you feel me? It's easy to escape nowadays. Don't nobody really gotta face their problems. So, man, if you wanna be discreet and you just wanna vent and you want somebody to talk to, man, we can chop it up. You can call me, you can send me an email, whatever, you feel me? Y'all go check out the clothing website, man. Show my wife some support, man. It's www.onenationco.com, you feel me? It's some dope shirts on there, you feel me? Some dope crop tops, you feel me? It ain't just shirts for women, it's shirts for men. It's clothes on there for everybody, you know what I mean? And we've been doing good on subscribers, you feel me? It's getting there, you know. I'm cool with the slow progress because I know the slow progress gonna have subscribers that's gonna stay and rock with us. And all the day ones, you feel me? All the people that been rocking with the channel since day one, man, I salute y'all and I appreciate y'all. Like I say, I'm not all animated, I'm not all jumpity and stuff like that, man, but we gonna speak on the real issues. We're gonna speak on real stuff. My wife got a podcast she working on. You know, I got some other things I'm working on. You know, it's bigger than just YouTube. So, you know, we're using this platform to build our brand and to get things to a different level, man. I really want the subscribers to go up because when we get 1K, we can get that live button. And once we go live, when we can go live, we can talk about these issues while people in there so we can talk about it together. And that's what I want to do. That's the purpose of it, you see what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to do. I want to reach the people, I want to reach the masses. So share this video, you feel me? Rest in peace to them rappers, man. Y'all stay safe out here, man. Happy Monday, man. We're gonna be back with another video. Make sure you tap that notification bell for uploads. We uploading weekly. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you drop a comment. You know, leave your favorite rapper that might have, you know, been a millionaire if he didn't get killed, or even if they died of natural cause, because some people die naturally. Everybody lose their life to gun violence. I got another video coming about this on Friday, you know what I mean? I'm gonna do some more research, because there's a lot of rappers out here and a lot of people that lost their life, entertainers in general, that could have been out here doing good things and great things, man, that was took from us too soon, man. I love y'all family, man. Thanks for watching. I appreciate y'all for watching. I know y'all ain't gotta be here watching my videos, checking for me, looking at my ugly face all day, man. So I appreciate y'all, all the support we get, all the love we get, man. I appreciate y'all for rocking with us, man. Make sure y'all go follow me on Instagram. I'm trying to get the Instagram up. It's Tony, Tony. Well, first it's underscore. It's underscore Tony, Tony, the number 2, Times. And it's the same thing on Facebook without the underscore. It's just Tony 2 times. Make sure y'all follow us on these platforms, man, so we can, you know, build out, you know, our social media following up. Because nowadays, you can be talking about the realest stuff it is in the world, but if your following ain't up, people ain't gonna pay you no attention, you feel me? So we need y'all to support, man. Without y'all, we can't make it, man. So I appreciate y'all, man. I love y'all family. I'm out.